Grandma, grandma.
Boy, you done already started dreaming. Go head on.
Yeah, yeah. New episode, Rise Above It, man. This episode dedicated to all the people, all the friends, all the classmates, all the people I knew who passed away young, who got incarcerated young. Everybody. I don't care what you did or what happened. No, that's not my place to judge. This channel is for all the kids who grew up like me. You know, the ones of us who may have survivor's remorse. You know, I've been able to be blessed enough to have some great experiences in my life, coming from subsidized housing. A lot of people don't travel the world for subsidized housing, but guess what I did? This is nothing but passion, man. I'm doing this off the strength of my passion and the things that I want. I just want to see people survive and live long like me, and people who don't live like me, people who come from the struggle, people who don't come from the struggle, and just tell true stories, man. Please, just give me a chance, you guys, and just look out for me. And I already began dreaming. Here we go. Let's knock it out. So the question is, like, you know what? Matter of fact, let's go on a little walk. Let's go on a little walk, even if it's back and forth. No matter what. Why do I feel voiceless? That's a great question. Because every time I voice what I need, what I want to be heard, it's shamed. Just the mere fact of me saying I want more is met by shame, guilt, and fear. Not of myself, but of others. But as you try to thrive above what you come from, or where you came from, or where you're going, no matter what, every new experience is scary. Every new experience because it's unknown. Unknown things are hard, man. Unknown things are crazy. And the beauty of it all is you can rise above it. And rising above it is a hell of a thing, man. I think shame, guilt, and fear shapes us all, right? It shapes the ones who are going to make it and the ones who are set to fail behind. You know, we all range in cognitive, physical, and emotional abilities, right? Right? Um, so that's a big thing, right? Man, I think the biggest thing is that we all want to be heard. From my true experiences of life and where I come from, Chicago, everybody wants to be heard. And the people who fight to be heard fight for recognition. Some may see it as a good thing, some may see it as others. I've seen people fight for recognition in a lot of different things, whether it's industries or just the mere fact of being something that they believe society wants them to be or they believe to be successful. Everybody has their own definition objectively of what success is. Some may see it as game making, some may see it as this. That's why I don't do episodes on perception, on survival or living. Because a lot of people think they're living, but they just survive. But who am I to judge? I just want to point out the facts of the matter. Maybe sometimes I may not be right. Sometimes I may be right. My goal is not to be right. My goal is to start a conversation, to start a beautiful conversation that leads to outcomes of change. You know, I can't say that I'm the greatest person ever because I'm not. I can't say I'm a terrible person because I'm not. My heart is always in the right place. My heart is always to do right by everyone and to do nothing more than be a person of light, a person of beauty. This channel gonna take us to a lot of different places, man. And the stories across the world, the stories across people that I'm gonna do and we're gonna do because you guys are along with this journey. Everybody who's subscribed right now, the 55 subscribers, you guys are being heard. Your voice will be heard. You know, we already began dreaming. Uh, they say, why don't people rise above the circumstances faced in front of them? I mean, how could you? How could you? For real. You tell me, cognitively, if a person can't think past 2 plus 2, how could they get to 2 times 2? No, and I'm not saying that people don't have the ability to do these things because they do. But everybody has a cognitive range and abilities of where they are and where they're going, the beauty is not to judge people for what you think they are or what they should be or what the initiative they should take. Everybody wants a chance. Nobody wakes up to say, "Hey, I don't want to be nothing." Everybody wants to be something. And that's where it comes in, where you just need to be kind. Be kind. Give a word of encouragement. Help those. If they have a question and they don't understand it, help them better understand it. Be a voice of reason rather than a voice of criticism. We got 1,000 people out here trying to criticize us and tell us what we should know or where we should go. You know, I got a couple notes wrote down. So like it says, like poverty's crazy. A lot of people think it's just money. It's not just money. It's resources. It's thinking. It's everything. It's so many things wrapped in one. If a person is subjected to violence, what do you expect their lives to be? What do you expect them people to be? Rather than fearful, shameful, guilt, act of rage or revenge, what do you expect? If you know somebody who gets over on everybody, what do you expect them to be? You know? Again, I'm not trying to judge anybody. I don't have a preconceived notion of anyone. This channel is nothing more to start conversations. I just want people to rise above every circumstance they could. And if I can be a level of understanding for that, and just a person to do right by others, even if I agree or don't agree with their opinion, you can all rise above it. You know? It's circumstances, it's challenges, it's all types of things. From the trailer parks in southern Mississippi, from the hoods and urban areas, or whatever you want to call it, where people lack resources, or from the people who barely get to see their parents because they work all the time, from those kids, from a ton of different reasons. There's so many beautiful things in this world and different barriers for people, success, and things in front of them. Certain reasons why people don't rise above to the standard that you set for yourself. But it doesn't mean that I should set that standard for the next. Rising above it is more than just a goal. It's a lifestyle. It's the ability to withstand the the punches, the bruises, the hard, the good days, it all. It's the ability to make it. When you feeling sad, when you going through the worst times of your life, when you depressed, when you overeat, when you going through all of those things, are you still gonna make it to your goal? That's the real thing. And some people are made for it and some are not. And that's one of the things that this channel is gonna bring to the light. That's why we have topics like living or surviving, fear, perception. All of these things play a role in why people don't rise above. And that's that's just one of the topics. If we all seen is capable of being successful, why don't we all achieve it? Success is subjective. It's a personal belief. It's not what one thinks. My level of success or my level of where I want to be can be totally different than the next. Success can be environmental. It can be so many different factors that play a role in just success. Success could be a person going to work every day. Success could be so many different things. I think that we have to just understand that success is just a personal belief, nothing more than it. And when you judge people based off who they are rather than what they have or whether you think they're going or whatever, doesn't mean anything. My opinion of someone else's success means nothing. Nothing. If I can encourage somebody to even reach the level of success that they want to reach, or encouragement is the biggest hurdle to rising above. So many people got them. So many people wake up and people tell them, "Hey, you can't do this. Hey, you can't go to school. Hey, you can't play basketball. Hey, you can't do that. Hey, you can't do that." Why? Why would I be a part of the other people who are telling these people that they can't be successful in their lives? Why? And I can wake up and be like, "Hey, you can do this. I believe in you. Hey, you can do this. I believe in you." Even that small "I believe in you" could change somebody's whole trajectory, you know? But again, success may be millions for others. Success may be a house for another. Success may be millions for some. Success may be a job for others. Success may be a house. Success may be an apartment. I'm not the judge. That's one's personal belief. That's intrinsic. And just allowing people to be themselves, you know? Again, I made this channel for the people I know who die young. I made this channel for the people I know who want to see me successful. I made this channel for the people who don't, who want to be something but don't have the drive to do it. I made this channel to encourage people all across the world. I want to go across the world and show people that you can be anything you want to be. There's nothing you can't be with time and effort. Just because I think this is my success doesn't mean it has to be the next. You know, even if I can save 3 people doing what I do, I'm not a savior. I can't save the world. That's not my thing. But I'm going to give back. I'm going to change the world in a positive manner. It's going to be so many people who understand what I want and will help. And it's not about me. My uncle was a beautiful pastor. My uncle did a lot of charity. And which is something that I want to do. I will feed people. I will help people. I will help get people through college. That's what this channel's about. You know, of course I want to get to my monetary goals. Of course I want to get to where I want to go. Of course I want to have a beautiful family. Of course I want to be a good person. Of course I don't want to take advantage of anybody. I just want to do right by everybody. And that's what we going to do. We're going to change this world. And you know what? It's already just the beginning. It's all because I already began dreaming. Let's go. And that's just the passion talking. Come on, man. And this is the last thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna cut this episode. I can't even say RP to all my friends because some of my friends beefing with the friends who died young. I can't say, I wish I keep people out of incarceration. I want so many different things in my life. Like, I want everybody to have a good life. I want mothers to have great lives. Everybody. I want people to have the life that they always dreamed of and never be subject to the life of fear or whatever. You can do it, man. I believe in you guys, man. Always keep going and know that this channel ain't nothing, nothing else but to help the world, and we're gonna do it one step at a time. A lot of people say like younger people don't have survivor's remorse, and when you move along, you leave a lot of behind. Sometimes at home, I justify places with childhood friends or friends that I grew up with, and it brings sadness to me. Sometimes I feel as if I wish those people got to live the dreams that I got to live out. I was blessed. Yeah, I come from subsidized housing, a beautiful family who supported me through it all. My father, my grandmother, my mother, my uncles, a host of family members and friends who've picked me up. But doubt and guilt are the biggest things you fight on your way to success and a way on to getting your voice heard. One day my voice will be heard across the world. One day I'll be speaking in Oxford. One day I'll be speaking in forums across the world. One day we'll bring up forth change to the world in a positive manner that shows the world. My grandfather was a guy who came from Mississippi. Yes, my grandfather was a sharecropper. Beautiful man, third grade education. My grandfather's my inspiration and the inspiration for this. Because if he can rise above it and give his grandson a chance to do the things that he probably dreamed of, I'm truly proud of him. Truly proud of his thing. God rest his soul. The most beautiful man. I'll give you guys a little story about him soon. I just want to be, well, I am, and I will be, a good person and just do right by others. Let my passion talk. I just want to be something in this world, and I will be something in this world, and I am. And so are you. I just want my passion to be beautiful. I want to make my beautiful grandmother proud every day. I want to be my family. I just want to do right by everybody and be a light in everyone's life that I even come across. I say a word to you if I don't. You know? I can't say who I was yesterday because I'm not that person today. I'm just who I am today. I just want to be a good person at all. And yeah, you guys, I'm sorry. I just really just love being a good person and want to be a good person to everyone and everything. And just hope my light shines so bright. And yeah, I love you guys, man. I love all 55 of you guys. And thank you for even watching watching this. Like, thank you for even watching this. And I love you guys.